Hello, my name is Madeline and I'm the Marketing and Communications Manager for Midtown Management District. Welcome to another edition of Midtown Houston Features. Today I am so excited to feature and spotlight an OG in the neighborhood. You guys know the place. You guys know the face as well. We are at 13 Celsius. If you're a wine lover, snack enthusiast like I am, or if you're looking for the best date night spot in town, then this is the place for you. Welcome, Adele. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, so tell us, how long has 13 Celsius been in the district?
So the building's actually been here since 1926. It used to be a cleaners and a dye shop. They were in operation until about 2004. Our owners came in and bought the building in 2006. So coming up on this New Year's Eve is actually our 15th anniversary.
Wow, so I'm assuming there's going to be a big celebration later on this year,
Yes.
hopefully?
Yeah, we usually always have some sort of New Year's Eve party with all sorts of festivities and champagne. We'll probably have, maybe some sort of like a dinner or something like that as well. It'll be fun.
All right, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, so you are a sommelier. What started your love affair with wine?
Well, I was going to school for communications, and I thought that maybe I wanted to be in the sales side of things, doing like the wine rep and this, that, and the other. But I was working my way through college in nice restaurants, and wine and just like the culture of it, everything from the history, the geography. I loved looking at maps when I was younger, and I sort of just fell in love with everything that is wine, and really love the experience of when you serve and seeing people's reactions and just really enjoying themselves and wanting to know more about wine. And everything just sort of fell into place for me. And a friend of mine recommended that I started working here. I've been here for 12 years.
So as a sommelier, what is your favorite type of wine and why?
So I'm very much so of a seasonal wine drinker. Like in the wintertime, I like reds. We tend to gravitate towards like Spanish Garnachas, Northern Italian Nebbiolos and Barberas. During the springtime, it's all champagne and bubbles for me. And then right now, during the heat of the summer, I just want that super crisp, mineral-driven whites, Sancerres, other like Northern Italian whites, Sicilian whites. I love Italy. Italy was my first love of wine, and I started all of my studies there and have lots of aha moments with Italian wine. So that's usually my go-to.
Are the Italian wines, would you say, a little drier, not as sweet?
Usually all Italian wines are dry, although of course there is Moscato, which is like the OG sweet wine, but we don't drink that too much.
No, okay, no Moscato, guys. Okay, so tell us, are there any new wines that you are particularly excited about?
Yeah, so things here, and one of the things that I think is one of our best sellers is that we feature orange wines, which are skin contact white wines. Mm-hmm. So basically they're white wines that are made like reds. If you think about it, if you take like a grape, not all grapes are white. They're green, they're orange, they're pink. So when you take that and you squeeze the juices out of it, and then you leave the skins and the seeds in contact with the juice, almost like steeping tea, you get more extraction of color. And so one of the wines, which is the Fricando, is 100% Albania from Emilia-Romagna in Italy, is an orange wine. We offer 3 different orange wines by the glass and half glass, so people come in here specifically for that. So it's pretty cool, something totally different.
And so with this orange wine, what's typically like the price point for this orange wine?
So these ones sort of range in like that $35 to $55 for the bottle range, or by the glass, $12 to $15.
Okay, so tell us, what about any food items? Because I know that you guys are not just wine and beverages, you also have a ton of food items, snacks. I know that my personal favorite, I will swear by the s'mores board. That is something to die for, so if you haven't tried it, make sure to check that out. But what would you say is a popular food item here?
Right, so we don't have like a full-blown kitchen. We have like a deli cooler, panini press, and so we get really creative like within those confines. And so one of the things I think that we're most known for are our cheese and charcuterie boards. We get all of our cheeses from the Houston Dairy Maids. We have usually about 13 of them on the list. And then about half a dozen different meats, salumi, charcuteries, and stuff like that. So you can pick and choose and design your own board depending on how big you want it. Another thing is our Mortadella Panini was one of the best sandwiches according to the Houston Press a few years ago. Mm-hmm. It's on a pretzel bun with grilled mortadella, fried egg, it's definitely the late night snack.
You guys are a wine bar, you guys have snacks, but then you also host a lot of events. So what are some events that people can come and check out?
So we're starting to ramp up our events again. We had our very first in-person tasting last week, and we're going to do a few more coming up. Our next one is going to be next week. It's for Bastille Day, which is like French Independence Day on the 14th. And we're going to do like a French wine flight. But as we're ramping things up, be on the lookout for Saturday wine classes. If there's a winemaker in town, we'll host like a meet and greet. We'll do other themed like flight nights and other like wine-centric parties.
And so if people are interested in those events, if people are interested in just having a party here, reservations, how can they get a hold of you guys?
Check out our website, 13celsius.com. Follow us on Instagram at 13celsius and Facebook as well as 13celsius. And so we always post our events on social media. We'll blast it. And then, of course, if you're looking to inquire about having a private event or a party, on our website, there's a little RSVP link you can type your request into.
All right, so I'll tell you guys that one of the new things that I've learned about that I'm really excited to try is the orange wine. So thank you for introducing me to that. And if you are ready to enjoy a one-of-a-kind ambiance at 13 Celsius, then you can stop by to visit them at 3000 Caroline Street. And don't forget to support and learn more about Midtown Houston businesses. You can visit midtownhouston.com/explore or follow us on social media at Midtown HOU. All right, see you guys next time.